Previously on Tales of the Rise, the party defeated the Polyzephus Zugal in the prison basement as per Braegon's request. The party then traveled to Eli Manancia, where they met a spoony bard who ships Alpha and Shionne hard. The Snake Eyes may be gone, but the Zugals sure aren't. It's always dangerous outside town. Yeah, hopefully things are improving in Messia as well. I actually forgot to visit this place. Dad! Oh, I can hardly believe I get to see you again. That's right, he was sending some of the prisoners back to Messia, where their homes are. Maybe the warmth of the sun will help the crops grow better. It should help the livestock too. I doubt we'll need much firewood moving forward. Life should get easier here. That'll be nice. What a bright sky. I can't even keep my eyes open. What would my brother say if he saw it now? How am I supposed to put food on the table with no rewards from the bureau? I'm scared of reprisals too. Maybe I should just skip town. You went through hell in Sicildon, didn't you? Yeah, and the others weren't lucky enough to make it back. I don't want to think about it. I think we've said enough. Let's just be grateful to see each other again. Yeah, you're right. It's hard to believe how bright the day is. This is normal in other parts of the world? I don't know how they deal with it. I'm already getting sunspots in my eyes. Feels like everything hidden in the darkness has come to light at once. Even the things I'd rather not see. Frankly, I wish I could close my eyes to it. All the arrested people coming back is great and all, but what happens now? I sure hope it doesn't get bad for people out of the snitches. You came back alive. That's good enough for me. Still can't believe it myself. I never imagined we'd all be together as a family again. Yes, I just know what you mean. It's a dream come true. I can say whatever I want now. I just wish I knew what I wanted to talk about. How about the things you weren't allowed to say before, like talking about the Snake Eyes? I don't want to talk about them. What about the hero who beat the Lord? Oh, I know about that. He lit the sky on fire with a flaming sword, and everything turned all bright. The disappeared people stopped being disappeared, right? Yeah, that's right. It's not all of them, but I'm glad some of them made it back. Everybody can live together in peace now, right? Yes, I certainly hope so. Fast travel point added.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Oh. You okay? You made a weird sound.
Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's not every day we get to enjoy views like this.
You too?
Yeah. Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah, just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
they won't come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
Menancia harvests earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush then? Does astral energy really have that much of an impact on the land?
Yeah. Is that why even that mountain looks the way that it does?
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
But these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dahna would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renans doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.
Beef.
What's this thing?
What the?
Just great.
There are too many Zugals here. Maybe we should avoid them.
Guess.
No, I say we fight them. It'll get our blood flowing and help shake off this weird mood I've been in. Yeah! Plus, we all know the only thing I'm good for are these fists. I've got to stay on top of my game so I don't let anyone down.
Great.
Okay, if you say so, let's do this. Battle chain bonuses. After combat, you'll accumulate a bonus based on your combat points. You'll be at the bottom of the nav map. As this total rises, you'll earn more EXP and better item drop rates, and encounter rare foes more often. This bonus decreases over time. Rare foes?
Go no further!
Talon Hurricane!
Hurricane thrust!
Eagle Drive! Roll now!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done.
First strike! Double demon fang!
So plenty more to clear out. I say we go another round. I never heard of these guys.
Should be easy.
They look like mage types? I'm not sure.
Talon Hurricane!
You picked the wrong fight! Here I come!
In here,
Try
it's
this.
a duel of the arts. Get in
Explosive
there,
ray!
Renan.
Do it! We did it!
Damn, you're right. I'm glad we beat up all those Zoogles. It was totally worth it. Right, even with those Zoogles you struggle against, keep fighting enough and you'll eventually get lucky. That's such a weird quest. But I need the money anyways. Silver Wolf Reawakened. Mid-air Jump. Whirlwind Snap.
Didn't even break a sweat.
So basically, the more consecutive battles I get into and the quicker I do it, the better, huh? That is kind of like in Berseria. I hope it's not completely necessary, though. Lemons! Peach shell.
Hey, would you look at that? Green as far as the eye can see. I think even the Zoogles look a little fuller than...
Okay, so Brimmore and Opal Mass. That hill is supposed to be a trap, so I will avoid for now. Orange shell, okay. Potatoes. Fast travel point, okay. Wheat. The fertile lands make this prime Zoogle country. Be prepared before you set off. Peach shell.
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar! I gave that one everything I had.
Lemons. Gold.
This thing.
Okay, Abyssal Pebble, Massa, and Brimmore. Tomatoes. Apples. Salmon. Sage. Thanks, miss. I promise I won't go jumping off bridges anymore. Carp obtained. Salmon. Fleetfoot crystal and copper chunk. Really wish the drops were more common. Salmon. Okay, looks like there's a secret here. Granite Fang? It's just the drop from the board Zoogle.
I see a village over there.
The people working in it look Dahnan.
Look at these fields and all this livestock. Am I crazy for thinking these people seem to have it pretty easy?
What the hell is going on here?
Hidden on the ground instead of up in the air, huh? Devil wings.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I can't even talk to these NPCs to learn more about what's going on in this land. Egg? Apples? Milk, even though... my party members even know how to milk cows? Oh, there's a collapsed farmer guy here. Get up. I still got CP. Hey, mister, are you okay? If I was okay, I wouldn't be lying here now, would I? Yep, just about. Well, at any rate, I sure can't move. Maybe this is some sort of sign. Hey, say kid, mind helping this old geezer out? Sure, why not?
All right.
What do you have in mind? I was hoping you could bring me back to my home.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it? I can do that. We're just heading toward... No, not that way. My house is in the opposite direction from the city.
Good grief.
It is? Well, we've come this far. I guess I'll get you back home.
Very nice.
Nice to know there are still some good souls in these trying times. I see a lot of promise in you, kid. Yeah, I'm nothing special. Just trying my best, old man. I should mention, my back hurts too. Can I ask you to carry me as well? Huff huff. What, tired already? I expected better from you. Still, I appreciate it, kid. If you hadn't come along, I'd have been Zoogle food for long.
I guess...
Don't mention it. Still, you're a lot heavier than you look. What the heck do you eat, old-timer? Huh, good question.
Yes.
Name's Bogdal. I run this here ranch, which is always keeps my old stomach full, if nothing else. A ranch?
I don't believe this.
You don't know what a ranch is, boy. Where do you think all the food that you eat in town comes from? Point being, folks like me are the ones who supply the food everyone eats, both Dahnans and Renans alike. Anyway, I owe you a little something for helping me get back there in one piece. You don't have to do that, it's fine. Oh hush, I just need to figure out what. I don't got a lot to spare around here. I know. You can all make use of this here ranch as much as you like. The livestock here will be yours. Heck, I'll even help look after them. How's that sound?
Huh?
That's nice of you to offer, but I don't know the first thing about raising animals. You'll be fine, trust me. You've got the face that animals will love. I'm sure you'll take good care of them.
Really?
Is this really happening? You think they'd be scared of his wolf pauldron? You can raise livestock for cooking ingredients. Place the livestock you want to raise in the barn and give them feed. You can give them paid feed to raise more of them faster. You can get ingredients once your livestock grows over time. Guarding livestock can come under attack by stray Zoogles. Mice can also get in the barn, which will keep livestock from growing. Post the guard duck to lower the rate of stray Zoogles attacking, and post the guard cat to lower the rate of mice getting in. What? This is getting complicated. I also got some free money and SP for it. Caretaker. Counter edge. Okay. Is there any max AG thing for him yet? Weird.
Who would have thought we'd be raising animals in a place like this?
Since we've decided to stop, we should make use of the opportunity.
Do you mean me?
It doesn't matter who.
Wheat. Key to raising an animal is to be happy and healthy to give them lots of love. They'll always respond well to kindness. Animals are sensitive to changes in their environment, so make sure to look after them good so they don't get scared. This is so freaking... Your explanation. Oh, man. But don't I have... It seems like it'll cost money to do this, so I don't know if I should do this yet. Cow. Basic bitch feed and an expensive one. Oh man, I'm not rich. I have to use I have to use a cheap feed. Probably means less rewards, but I'll take it. Yeah, I don't have the budget for this. Put in guard duty. Take off guard duty. Okay. Just the balance seems to be okay. So, now what? Do I just wait for them and hope for the best? I guess I'll just... Maybe after a few battles, I'll get some kind of notice. Okay, so... Which are bigger threats, mice or Zoogles? What, had enough already? Growth status. What the heck is going on with the chickens? It seems like there's mice. But I have cats, don't I? Why can't the cats eat the mice? Come on. Eat them and leave their corpses at my door. Oh, hey, it's all the animals I'm currently taking care of, too. Seriously, how long does it take? Maybe I should just head back to the main story, huh? Another fast travel point. Okay. Is this place actually important? It's off the main road.
There's nothing here. It doesn't even connect to Viscint.
Nope. Let's quit wandering around and get back to work.
Oh, you saved me, thank you. When those Zoogles started chasing me around, I was sure I was done for. Tomatoes! Where to go? Okay, tomatoes here as well. Giggle glasses.
Zoogles aside, the ground here is pretty nice and comfy to sit on.
You can tell even without a sense of pain?
Thankfully, yeah.
What would you do if you couldn't even feel that much?
You mean if I had to only rely on sight and sound? And couldn't even taste or smell anything? I don't even want to think about it.
I guess it'd be like looking at a picture in a way, if that makes sense.
A world I couldn't touch. I wonder if that's what it's like for Shionne.
From a battle.
Potatoes. Verbena. Brimore. Silver Sin Cleaver armor. Replica of the armor worn by a storied Dahnan hero. The yellow cloth draped over the silver armor is proof of the wearer's valor. Copper Sin Cleaver. There's a rat sing right there. Can we kill it?
You better not come back. Got it?
Yeah. Get out of here. So we can actually manually chase away some of the pests by ourselves. I see. It actually got rid of it. Wow. So if the cats aren't doing their jobs, then I can do it for them. I see. But what about Zoogles? I would still have to manually whack them, wouldn't I? I wouldn't be able to just scare them off like with the rats as easily.
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Dahnans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menencia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Drashin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Dahnans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Dahnans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Dahnans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Dahnans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Droshin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Wasn't brainwashing, was it?
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Dahnans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right, even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
Oh no, my livestock! What timing? I just was trying to get on with the main story. Oh, you wanna know what I'm doing? I'm tending the trees. If they don't get tender love and care, then the flowers Lord Dohalim loves so much will never grow here. You're surprised. I know this is a highly respectable occupation here, you know? Finally, we're here, the capital of Viscint. A paradise to all. Are you okay, mister? I'll call someone over right away. Was this guy from another land? This is Viscint, capital city of Elde Menancia. The beauty is breathtaking, don't you think? If you want to reach the center of town, just keep going straight. Guess talking to the stars is how we learn about the situation, but can I real quick teleport over to my farm, because I kind of need to take care of my people.
We've reached our destination.
Okay, what's this about livestock being ready? Okay, chickens reached maturity? And I got one chicken, okay. I guess I'll send another chicken over here. And of course I'll pick the cheapest one because I am too poor to actually raise them properly. Your armor rocks, big guy. Let me wear it. Our armor is certainly something even a Dahnan like you could wear. You just need to grow into it first. I'll work hard to grow big and strong then, promise. They were supposed to be quintessential armored mooks, but now they're... I guess they're getting along with the Dahnan townspeople. I remember you. Do you need anything? What is this place? This is Viscint, capital city of Elde Menancia. A beautiful, verdant, peaceful city full of life. The most beautiful landmark is Autelina Palace, the manor of Lord Dohalim. His policies have ensured that we can live our lives free of oppression. Do you need anything else? Seems pretty bustling here. It sure is. It's what sets this city apart. We're still technically slaves, but we get paid fairly for our work. But what if someone finds a loophole to use against you because of that? So everybody's happy to work. The marketplace is booming, and worries about where food or lodgings come from are a thing of the past. It's all the result of Lord Dohalim's reforms. Now then, do you need anything else? Is there anywhere we can rest? Oh, you must be tired after so long on the road. Go up the stairs behind me, and you'll find an inn straight to your right. They've always got a Barker girl out front, so it should be hard to miss. The beds there are great, so I highly recommend staying there at least once. I'm good, thanks. Tableware craftsman. Excuse me, sir. You appear to be a stranger to these parts, yes?
Right.
Yes, we came from out of town. Why? I apologize for a sudden proposition, but you wouldn't happen to have any granite fangs on your person by any chance, would you? They come from the tusks of boar zugals that you can find outside of town. You're looking for zugal tusks? How come? To make weapons out of them?
That can't be.
Oh, nothing like that. You see, those tusks change color when they detect poison. Eating utensils made from those tusks are quite popular at Autelina Palace, so I was hoping to stock up on more of them. What? Is someone worried they're being poisoned? Renan is a society that respects its hierarchy. It's hard for me to imagine anyone actually trying to poison a noble. Likewise, I've never heard of such a thing taking place. However, it's a tradition at the palace to offer the tusks as something of a curio. I tried to ask the guardsmen for their assistance, but they unfortunately appear to be occupied with more pressing matters. Hence, if you happen to have any granite fangs, I wish to ask that you hand me 4 of them. Sure.
How's this?
We can stand to give away that many. Wonderful. Thank you very much, kind sir. Now I have enough to make more utensils.
Wow.
Oh, you're the one who makes them, huh? Mind if I watch you do that sometime, if you're okay with an audience, that is? Of course. Please feel free to visit me whenever you have a moment to spare. I'd love it if you could also turn some of these tusks into weapons.
Hey.
Alphen. Never mind, I think we're going to head out now. We already used some of those to make your weapon. Very well, thank you again for your generosity.
Zugelfangs would make great weapons.
You need to stop this fixation with weapons.
But you're the same way about food. Are you planning to stop that?
It's so peaceful. It sure is. You think Lord Dohalim will stay here forever? Well, he's still got a lifespan, doesn't he? Yes, do you need something? If you don't, could you go borrow someone else, please? I'm kind of busy right now. Sniff, ugh. Oh, he'll be fine. He got sent to a medical facility for serious illnesses. You think he'll get better? He looked bad, like really bad. The facility uses Renan technology. I'm sure he's in good hands. But I don't know. Ah. The view here is amazing. The city's built over that huge forest. Even with these big buildings on top, it doesn't even budge. This armor guy said it was because this is the realm of Earth. 500 gold.
What's this thing?
Beef. Welcome to Inn French Shop. Why did I call it that? The buildings on the other side is an inn. I made people aware of it with the name. The inn refers guests to this shop. Mutually beneficial arrangement. What's this? Is that a tired-looking customer I see? You'll find the perfect inn right behind me. While you're out here waffling, you could be resting in one of the best, most soothing beds you'll find in town.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Renans is the realm known for its abundance, and not just in natural resources either. Is there something I can help you find? Same things as the other guy? Okay. So scared to buy anything. I'm too poor. Come back soon. You all must be exhausted. Please feel free to come in and unwind. Thanks for staying here. You're always welcome to come back. Renans has plenty of minerals to find, which made it the perfect place for me to learn how to do metalwork. Catch you around. I'll be here honing my craft until you need me. I'm a local blacksmith in these parts. If you've got the materials for it, I can make just about anything you'd like. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arg, missing one. Hey guardsman, shouldn't you be working? I don't know what it's like in the realm you come from, but here in Renans, everything's peaceful. There's zero chance of anything bad happening. Yeah, well yeah, thanks to the Lord, life is nice for all of us. Yeah, see, and it's more than just us anyway. There's also the guardsmen. Nothing's gonna break if I slack off. Nonetheless, the reason the city is so peaceful is because you Renan soldiers are around. All the younger kids idolize you, so don't shatter your illusions, please. You got a silver tongue, mister. Fine, I'll make this drink my last. Fast travel, really? What should I make to go with dinner? Dad's been a little out of sorts lately, so I want to lift his spirits some. What the? Halo. If only I could be Lord Dohalim's bride. It's always Lord Dohalim with her. Or can't drink another drop.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Cislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Messia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Is this entire section blocked? I've been given orders not to let anyone through here for the time being. Come back later and it might be open again. I'm telling you, man, we don't deal in that. Don't you have any room to bend here? I need it for my newborn grandchild. I really wish I could help, but I can't. Can you go ask around the other stores? Or can't drink another drop. Hey man, we're almost out of liquor. Goodness gracious, we're still getting customers. Go buy some more for me, quick. You're a real slave driver sometimes, ma'am. The irony of the way they said that, huh? Whoa, cutscene. I take you folks are all travelers. It's so wonderful to have you all here.
I guess.
You really don't bat an eye at us all being together, do you? Even though we have a Renan with us. Are you surprised? I suppose it might not be a common sight elsewhere on Dahna, but here in Viscint, it's a part of everyday life. Hey, we wanted to visit the palace. Do we keep going this way?
Sure.
Yes, that's exactly right. Although, if you ask me, the training grounds might be more up your alley, since you all appear to be off that persuasion. Training grounds, you say? Is that code for some kind of arena where you make complete strangers fight and kill one another for sport? No, absolutely not. It's nothing terrible like that. The training grounds are what they sound like. It's true that years ago, it used to be a really gruesome place where slaves had to fight each other as well as vicious Zugals. But when our current Lord Dohalim came to power, one of the very first things he did was put a stop to such an awful spectacle. You're telling me a Renan Lord did that? The place was then refurnished and it reopened as a proper place to train like it's known for these days. It's mainly designed to be used by the LA Menancia Guard, but it's open to anyone who wishes to use its facilities. Anyone, even Dahnans.
Sure.
Of course, the arena is far too punishing for me, but if you're looking to hone your skills, I recommend you pay it a visit. Training grounds for all. Yeah, I think I may want to save that for later. Livestock already? Man, these keep growing faster and faster. Welcome to Viscint. The city is open to everyone, even Dahnans like you and me. Excuse me, ma'am. What are your plans for dinner tonight? This guy's armor is different. Up ahead, you'll find the grounds of Autelina Palace, the manor of Lord Dohalim. You're free to go near if you like, but please mind your manners. Could be the unhorned ones are actually Dahnans? I don't know. What's your quest?
Okay!
I gather you guys came here along the highway, yeah? You didn't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? What thing? I'm talking about the huge Zugal that flies around the skies, occasionally dropping down to attack both people and Zugals alike. It attacks even Zugals, so that's something you don't meet every day. Yeah, this guy's really something. Even though the uniforms here have a hard time dealing with it. I even tried putting a bounty on it to sweeten the pot, you could say, but everyone's just about giving up on it. Well, be careful. We're not ready yet. I can see how that might be a problem. Well, you be careful. Yeah, you too. Yeah, I have to save that for... I think it would be best to save that for after I complete the events here. I looked at that thing's level in the guide, and it seems to be extremely high compared to most of the other enemies. I better wait for the story things to catch up first. I can't shake off this sluggishness lately. It's not like I've even been drinking much. The gate over there is locked down at the moment. There's no going through it. It's not like anyone wants to go through anyway. The realm it leads to is dangerous. The realm it leads to? That's ominous. Did all those people move here? That says people used to have to carry lots of heavy and dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here. Is that the food guy? It is. Gordano.
What's wrong?
Hey, are you okay? Well, you're foodie we ran to before, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, why hello there, Blazing Sword. I haven't seen you since we were in Traslida. Needless to say, I'm hungry. Again, Law, give the man some of those mushrooms you just picked.
Ah!
God, you never learn anything, do you? Just what sort of wretched fungus are you trying to shove stuff down my throat? I don't know, I think they're pretty good.
Oh.
I wish I shared your unfounded courage, my boy. Anyway, that's besides the point. I'm here in Viscint on important business. Through careful investigation and some sneaking around, I acquired a top-secret recipe from none other than the palace itself. However, I'm short on ingredients. Can I ask you all to procure what I need once more? Back up below. What was that you said about sneaking around? Before I answer that, tell me, do you enjoy meat? Hell yeah, I do. Who doesn't? Well, the recipe I pilfered is none other than beef stew. A first-rate dish that's all about its meat. So you did steal a recipe is what you're trying to say. So if I did, who cares? Now, what do you say? Will you get our way, need or not? Alpha, I'm pretty sure this guy's breaking the law. And he only uncovered a recipe from the palace. I don't think that quite makes him a criminal. Precisely. I simply took what I learned from those snake eyes I saw in Traslida and put it to use in the name of fine cuisine. Am I really hearing this? What I need is meat and potatoes, as well as mushrooms and tomatoes. You'll get those for me, won't you? We have what you need. We already got what you were looking for.
Nice.
In that case, I need you to follow this recipe. Here, and cook me a beef stew right away. Why are you making me cook again? Can't wait to see how this turns out, Elfin. Come on, isn't the stew ready yet?
Right.
Sorry, Law. Says here I have to let it simmer for 5 hours. Wow. 5 hours? The beef would have tasted perfectly fine if we just grill it up real quick.
I don't believe this.
If that's how you're gonna act, boy, then you can forget about having any.
Great.
Alright, looks like it's done now.
Very nice.
Oh, look at that divine dish. I can actually pass time. It smells just as divine too. Now let's see how it tastes.
What?
Whoa, this is absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven. Surely this is the golden age of cooking we live in.
I guess...
That doesn't really tell us anything about how it actually tastes. I'll say, I feel like this reaction is even more dramatic than last time. Oh well, why don't you try some next, Law? Yeah! Sure, I'll have some. Whoa. Holy crap, this meat is so tender. I feel like it's gonna melt right in my mouth. And the sauce is so rich, packed with the taste of the meat and veggies. It gives the whole an unbelievably deep flavor.
Is that...
These veggies too, they're so meaty and tasty just the way they are. They make for a really nice complimentary side dish.
Oh, this is bad.
Whoever came up with this meal really thought every dish through. I can see why the palace would serve it. You know, Gordano, you could take a page out of Law's book when it comes to actually explaining how something tastes.
Ah!
God, you people don't understand anything. All that boy does is flap his jaws. Listen, you uncultured oaf. Flavor is something you express with your whole body. No, your very soul. Were you watching that? Do you see how I moved? Or every fiber of my being? Open your eyes and burn this this next sight into your brain. Ready? Absolutely.
Just great.
I get it. I was wrong. No need to get all worked up about it. Huff, huff.
Yes.
Putting that aside, my palate and stomach are completely and utterly satisfied. I can now leave this realm with no regrets. Leave it? But isn't this place relatively safer? It's safe. It's time I leave in search of even greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades. Beef stew recipe.
Man, that was amazing! No wonder the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Shionne, you've got sauce on your face.
We're under orders to keep this gate sealed. Not like there's much to see before you reach the next realm over anyway, just a little pond. It's the Renan armored soldiers' job to uphold order in the city. The guardsmen can't hold a candle to us. We're not like those other insurgents. There it is. I see, the cats can help detect them, but they're not actually fighting them. What the heck? Fine, I'll get them myself. Hum hum hum. Gotta get these flowers to grow nice and pretty for Lord Dohalim. But look, are you truly from another realm? He wants us to keep allowing unrestricted entry. Has his lordship gone mad? Something wrong? Oh no, just wondering how I might approach the lady tending the trees over there. What? Don't approach me out of nowhere, you mere Dahnan. Not everyone's totally on nice, huh? The heck? Act now or you'll regret it. I guess I could just walk up to her right now. Wait, who are you? Be gone with you, suspicious lout. Huh. He's got a crush on her? Maybe? I don't know.
What's this doing?
Peach gel. I have the honorable duty of guarding Lord Dohalim. Hi there, are you wanting to immigrate here? Just passing through, actually. You're a traveler? Don't see many of those. It's a dangerous world out there. Most people who try to flee end up attacked by Zeugles. The city has both security and lodgings aplenty. Take your time and enjoy your stay. Seems like a nice enough place to live. I should hope so. We're quite proud of it. Immigration arrangements can be made at any time, so don't rush. Take a look around town. We do have lodging, so there's no hurry to decide anything. Are you looking to immigrate here? If you want to live in the city, apply with the citizenry affairs official over there. Don't worry, they'll get you all set up. Curious about what I'm wearing? I bought this myself, if you'll believe it. Nowadays, we Dahnans get paid a fair wage for the work we do. It's all thanks to Lord Dohalim.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Dahnans and Renans getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renans.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
Up past here is the training grounds. Anyone's welcome to train here, but only if you're not afraid of getting injured. Okay, I got the quest complete just for entering the building, even if I don't fight any battles yet. Fast travel added. Okay, that'll be convenient.
So the...
Ah, come on. We guardsmen have been undergoing rigorous training ever since we entered the guard, dedicating ourselves to one goal: ultimate might. Not one inch will be given to any rotten Zugos that dare to cross me. Just cut them down and toss them aside. Cut them down and... Man, people who get picked to join the guard sure are something else, aren't they? He's been yelling this stuff for a while now, but I haven't seen him actually step up to the reception the entire time.
These are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Viscint.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
Okay, this time I'm going to give it everything I have. I've been training for this day. I know I can do it. I should hope so, but what are we going to do if you get hurt in there? Chess. You know, it takes a special kind of stupid to walk up to one of us armored soldiers, pull out your weapon, and try to fight us with it. Come on, can you really blame me? Your weapons are so big and strong. I couldn't help myself. Where are you, 5? Are you like this with everything you see? Think about what you're doing before he gets you arrested. Huh, my fist feels like a ball of fire. I bet I could take the advanced trials no problem. No, don't get ahead of yourself. You're drunk again. Did you forget you flunked the entrance exams for the guard? The reason your hand feels like that is because you punched a wall, dummy. I suggest you stick to the novice twice if you know what's good for you. We're in the training grounds, the pride of Viscint. If you're looking for a place to take your training to the next level, you come to the right place. We embrace anybody who walks through our doors. As long as you want to improve yourself, you'll always have a place to train here. I can already tell from looking at you all that you don't want to simply improve either. You want to be the best at what you do, am I right? Then step right up and throw down the gauntlet. We'll be more than happy to put you through your paces. At the training grounds, you'll fight solo or in a group, sometimes under special rules. The difficulty is fixed to normal and items are not allowed. Clearing them your first time and being your time in subsequent tries earns you rewards. Some trials have special rules as listed below. Down damage only. Damage is inflicted after enemies are downed by a boost attack. No rematches for X minutes. Cannot be attempted again for a stated period. Huh. Cancel. Hope to see you again soon. After all, true warrior's training is never over. I'm gonna have to actually do some of these just to get titles, but everything is set to normal difficulty. I understand your concern, sir, but we've got our hands full with our matters. We'll try to take care of it as soon as we can get to it. We appreciate your patience.
Hey!
As soon as you can. I can't afford to wait. Don't you understand? Everybody's gonna be in deep trouble if you don't get on this.
What's wrong?
What's the problem? Sounds like we're dealing with a serious situation here. You could say that. My farming equipment's all ruined. My band of Zugos are behind it, the pesky varmints. They're using Earth astral energy, or whatever you call it, and making the metal on my equipment rust up.
Why is this
And I can't fix the rest of the equipment. How am I supposed to harvest my crops now? If it's just Zugos you're dealing with, can't the Renans here scare them off? These ones are untamed. Even the Renans are helpless to do anything about them.
Damn it.
If something ain't done soon, the yield of my fields is going to be worse than awful. Mendoncia might be doing well these days, but that's down to farmers like me who help maintain our food supplies.
I guess.
I can definitely understand why this is a big problem, yeah. I know what it's like to go without food. You do too, right, Law? Yeah, things get pretty miserable when you go hungry. I'm sure plenty of people in this realm remember what it's like all too well. I don't want to have to see them suffer again through all that again. Lend a hand.
Got it.
Why don't you let us take care of these Zugos? We can't just stand by and let people starve.
What the...
You do that? You're a little lifesaver. I just hate that the guard and armored soldiers aren't handling it like they should.
Yeah.
When people's abilities to eat are at stake, you can't sit around waiting for people to act. Law's right, we'll fix this. You wait here while we get rid of those Zugos. Getting rusty. Where are they all located?
Do Zugos just go after anything that looks remotely like farm equipment?
Beats me. Let's just focus on ensuring they don't make matters any worse.
By the... Wait, why do you keep looking over yourself?
Huh? Oh, no reason. Don't worry about it.
Okay, it just says defeat 8 times Earth in mass, probably from any mob, because they don't seem to have any stars or anything.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! That's the last of the Zoogles that were ruining the farm equipment.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
I mean, hey, I get the feeling. But were you really that worried about us winning?
Oh, no. Of course not.
Huh?
Barely a blip on our radar.
Okay!
What's the situation with the Zoogles?
Yeah.
You can rest easy. We got rid of every last Zoogle around here that was giving you trouble.
You did it!
Wonderful, now I can finally repair all of my damaged equipment. I've got to hurry and get everything running again so I can resume my harvesting. Can't let anybody in this realm go hungry after all that. I hope you're not forgetting about us when you say that.
Yeah!
Definitely not. Thank you all so much for stepping up. We're just happy to see Menansia's dining tables will still be full of food.
All right.
Man, nothing like the risk of a food shortage to make sure we get the job done.
Well...
Oh, yeah, but everything's okay now. Oh, hey, Alpha, is it just me or were you a little preoccupied with something else? What makes you say that? I noticed you kept looking all over yourself for some reason. Oh, that? Well, remember what that farmer said about the Zoogles making all the metal rust? Yeah, why? I was afraid that what might happen to my armor and sword if we didn't do something.
I guess...
Right, because it's all metal, huh? Yeah, if my equipment was rusted, I wouldn't be able to fight. You'd be worried too, right? Don't tell me you were in it mostly because you didn't want your stuff going to waste.
Really?
Gotta be kidding me, Alphen. Hey, I'm just as shocked as you are. Do you have business in the palace? If you do, speak with the Dahnan over there. This is Autelina Palace, a manor of Dohalim, Lord of Elde Menansia. Entries forbidden to all but those with his lordship's express permission. Please remove yourself. Frankly, I was skeptical about coexisting with Dahnans, but you get used to them. In this city so beautifully verdant, the climate is nice, but it's important that we take good care of this place. Lord Dohalim wants this city scenery to remain well preserved. He puts so much consideration in ensuring we lead pleasant lives.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So is mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
So now they want me to go north, huh?
Looks like Dahnans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
Across here is a Razum Quarry. You're free to visit, but try not to fall into the grinder. Getting ground up to bits is no way to go. Is that a fishing spot? Up ahead is the Gilland Wood. It's dangerous, so it's outside of our patrol area, and it's dangerous there, so stay away. Mushrooms.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, this isn't a good spot to be lying down. You might get hurt. Everything okay? Oh, sorry. I just felt a little off all of a sudden and needed a rest. Maybe the air's getting a little stale here. Might not hurt to go outside and breathe some fresh air for a while. Fast travel. The heck is that thing? Milk obtained, okay. Heck yeah, but you know what they say, hard work is its own reward. Just gotta find the motivation to work in the first place. Apple. I keep a close eye on the workers' health and any injuries that occur. You have to in order to keep things safe as possible. Fleetfoot Crystal and Copper Chunk. Check out my guns. I've been building them up working with my pickaxe. Impressive, huh? They sure are. I got a feeling you're going to do well on the training grounds. Don't get too cocky. Your opponents aren't just going to sit still and let you chip at them like those rocks are used to. Before the Dohalim came, you could never imagine taking a break like this with them other Renans running the place. I know, now the government bureaucrats give us way more trouble than any soldiers ever did. How you can say that again?
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Peach shell. Tomato. Ooh, nothing like knocking back a stiff drink after a long, sweaty day of backbreaking work, am I right?
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldemenencia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Dahnan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The Guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Eldemenencia has Dahnans protecting him?
In this country, Dahnan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person?
And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim.
I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autelina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Dahnan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Dahnan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renan for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dahna at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Dahnans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
I just don't get it. The Dahnans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Hey!
You again. After we parted ways, an urgent petition from the citizenry came in. Lord Dahnans is currently busy responding to it. As such, I must ask for you to wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead the way.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menancia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of Viscint by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menancia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Loose cannon. Oh good, max AG. Definitely need more of that. Easier over limit. Not just extended over limit, but easier. Huh. I haven't actually seen her Mystic Art yet. Yeah, sure.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Dahnans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people. The fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Dahnans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Dahnan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Dahnans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Dahnans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Dahnans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
Seems he has his own personal reasons for not wanting to do the crown contest. But if we kill off all the other lords, then would he win by default? Huh.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
That is quite a lot to explore. This place could be its own dungeon, seriously. The office. Those uniforms must be Renan then. Just like in his flashback. The inn we have reserved for you is straight down the road once you leave this place. Do not make His Excellency regret this generosity. Are you sure this is such a good idea, Sir Kezalik? Do you not realize our guests are still here? We'll have this conversation later. Hey, isn't my meal ready yet or what? I'm sorry, we're still fixing it. Great, I'm still waiting on that paperwork I asked for too. I'm terribly sorry. I'll go check on what's happening with that right away. Tightly shut, okay. Sorry, I can't let anyone into the Lord's Chamber without a prior appointment. I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Wherever you all link up him personally, we guardsmen have sworn an oath of loyalty to serve and protect Lord Dohalim. Anyone who attempts to disturb the peace and the stability that our Lord has worked so hard to realize shall be met with no mercy. Pork bun. I figured the only books Kisara would have on her shelves would be about combat, but I also found some cookbooks and fishing books in her room. Gee, I wonder who got her interested in those things. The best offense is a good shield, an illustrated guide to shields, Shield Historia. Whoever owns these books sure likes shields. There's an array of guard weaponry. It appears to be quite well maintained. Why are we getting flavor text about all this? I heard our ancestors used to be able to read and write, but we all forgot how to do it. Yep, but look at you now, dispensing medicine like a pro. There's nothing I can't learn from reading books, and once I figured out how to write, I started recording what I learned for future reference. I'm so thankful to Lord Dohalim for giving me so many wonderful chances to learn and improve myself. We have so much to be grateful for. If it wasn't for Lord Dohalim, we wouldn't be able to live together like this despite being unrelated. Yeah, you're right. I'm so glad I have you, sis. You feel so warm and soft. Someone's getting sleepy. I think it's bedtime. You sure are working hard for a young boy your age. That's because my dad collapsed working in the quarry. He's recovering in the medical facility, so I have to take over for him until he gets better. That's real big of you. I should send the young guys who sleep on the job to talk to you. Maybe then they'll take their work seriously. You found a hastily scrawled note. Commerce with Mahag Sar grows more inscrutable by the day. We send vast quantities of resources, but only receive a pittance of dodgy goods in return. Is his lordship aware of this?
So what is Mahag Sar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dahna. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
Selection of books on etiquette. The titles alone make your posture go rigid. Apple? What do you think you're doing? Even when you're a guardsman, nobody seriously expects you to sleep in your... Z. Oh, good grief. Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. Hey, it's your turn to patrol now. Okay, time to get out there and make Lord Dohalim proud. Lemon. Peach gel. And pork. When I was a little kid, I never would have dreamed that one day I'd get to work in the palace. Me either. I remember when just looking at the place used to be enough to get you killed. It's funny when you look back on it now, but when they first announced they were recruiting guardsmen, I was more than a little suspicious. Lord Dohalim really is trying to look out for us, which is all the more reason we have to make sure we don't let him down. Gotta say, I'm always blown away by you Dahnans in the guard. What makes you say that? As you can imagine, ever since I was born, I was always taught that Dahnans were inferior people, not even people really. It's true that Dahnans can't use astral arts like us, but you still learn quickly and are able to keep up with the work. If I hadn't chosen to follow Lord Dohalim here, there's no way I would have ever come around to opening my mind and thinking differently. We owe him a lot for bringing us joy and allowing us to truly live. I intend to repay that as best as I possibly can here in the guard. Lord Dohalim sure is an unusual lord. I can't believe he treats the embedded so... Hey, we're not supposed to call him that anymore, remember? Right, my fault. Old habits die hard. Peach gel. $800 gold.
What's this thing?
Happy bottle. Heavy treat. 3,000 to all allies. Egg. Do you think Lord Dohalim's being rather soft on those embeds? I'm sure they could be a lot more productive than they currently are. Watch what you say. I doubt His Excellency would be pleased to hear you say that. Look, all I'm saying is the embeds are a valuable resource. I don't think it's wrong to want to get as much out of them as we can. Definitely, they're a valuable asset that we shouldn't be wasting. We shouldn't take for granted what we have. Yeah, not everyone seems to be on board with his ideas, huh? I always find it so soothing to visit this courtyard. As it turns out, it was some of the Dahnans who working for the place who put it together. They do good work. Whew, time to take a break. It wasn't that long ago that we'd be whipped if we ever stopped to rest. It's amazing just how different things are.
Whoa! What is this place? The shelves here are filled with books! Not just Renan books either. There are tons of Dahnan ones too!
Rinwell, I get that you're excited, but we've got more important things to worry about right now.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
It's amazing to watch these children grow up. They won't even think twice about who's Renan and who's Dahnan when they're adults. That's because you're such a great teacher, miss. And look at you. I can't believe you already know how to flatter someone so well. Miss, there's something I don't get. Me too. Alright. One at a time now, children. It's back to the Renan literature. For some reason, they're all written in Dahnan. Yeah, they all have we have the same language for some reason, as someone pointed out. One of the NPCs pointed out back in Cisloden. An illustrated guide to Zeugles, raising and breeding. Watching them work so hard makes me want to step in and lend a hand. Why do I feel so sad all of a sudden now? The Renan gentleman keeps looking at me for some reason. He must think I'm doing a poor job. Sigh. On Dahnan Customs. A chronology of the crown contest. Introduction to Government of Lenegus. A swordsmanship book with a slashed cover. Did the reader get mad at the book or use it in a fight? Practical astral arts, theories, and applications. Astral arts for winners. Your surefire guide to claiming a lordship. They're thick astral energy research tomes, so hard to read they could put you to sleep. The Fashionista's Guide to Lenegus Attire and Armor. The Joys of Fine Liquor, a compendium of Menancian breweries. Curios and You, Finding Gems in the Rough. They're books about the art of torture. Where are these black splashes on the cover? Working slaves to the bone while maintaining productivity. Okay, that's not good. Omelet recipe. I hate to borrow you, but would it be possible for you to help me with my studies? It'd mean a lot if you did. Why, certainly. I'm more than happy to help with Lord Dohalim's efforts to spread education to the underprivileged. After all, a more educated populace makes for a richer realm in more ways than one, and that includes the Dahnans. Thank you so much. I'll do my best to make the most of this opportunity Lord Dohalim has given us. Okay, at least some of them seem to genuinely believe in the cause. What? Why is someone counting down days? There we have a Renan who counted down the days of the crown contest. Wow. Had to wait years just to count it down for years. That's kind of crazy. Dang it, my... orange shells are so expensive, yeah, I'm just gonna have to come back later. At least it's marked on the map so I can always come back for it, assuming this place doesn't get blown to Kingdom Come. You know, fight bad for someone who grew up as a Dahnan. Thanks, but I still have a long way to go before I catch up to Kisara. That's true, that woman's one in a million. Shame to see such talent go to waste here on Dahna when she has so much potential. Requests keep coming in from citizens asking that we do something about the Zoogles that keep popping up on the outskirts of town. They're mostly talking about those strays. Those things have really multiplied over the last couple of centuries. Apparently it's so bad that there are more strays now than Zoogles that are actually under Renan control. We can't hope to exterminate all of them, but we should probably at least work to keep them out of the cities and villages. Apple. I'm happy to report that the stray Zoogle hunts are going well. The Dahnan's training appears to be paying off. That's great to hear. Those guys are always so hardworking. I can't believe how much they've managed to learn in just a few short years. Yeah, but I don't see how this contributes to the crown contest.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Who?
A crown? But there's only one king, isn't there?
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
Beef? Salmon? Lemon? Tomato. Milk. And peach shell.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Dahnans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cislodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cislodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
An Eldam and Messia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Dahnans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shionne's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Viscint seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Okay, we can teleport now. Good.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Wait, but if they did poison the food, then how come Shionne and Rinwell didn't seem to be affected as much? That's weird. But there are a lot of people who seem mysteriously tired, so that cannot be a coincidence.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shionne ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Dahnans,
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Look like some kind of crest. Follow the cat. Oh no, I can't even teleport.
There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's...
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hootle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renan, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
What's this? Crap, it interrupted the conversation too. That's really inconvenient. Bad design. Just have normal cutscenes like normal people, damn it.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Tales of Arise. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.